Well, it's 8:30 a.m. and I can say I made it in the winter time to going outside and walking, which I thought this was going to be a regular thing. I was going to do this more often and be out in the cold, experience it, but no, I just couldn't. But I think this time is better because I get to hear some bird action. Perfectly sunny. It had been raining all week long, which is my kind of weather. It's just crazy and kind of sad at the same time that as a kid, I had regular outside access, regular outside exposure, but nowadays I just don't. Adulting really became a sad time for me. This is what I came here for. I really love bodies of water, especially running ones. And if you guys remember that one video I posted of me being outside months ago in which it looked more like a puddle, well, this is it. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the different levels. I remember technically you could, if you were to go down this little hill and step in there, you could walk across it and you could still see your feet, but now it's got some strength to it and some volume. I love the sound of running water. It looks muddier than I thought, which makes sense because this is a sandy terrain. But I was really hoping that it would look a little more green or transparent. But I guess muddy is good. Should mean productivity. I'm glad I saw it. You guys know how we're supposed to be creating floating cities, right? Well, in the comment section of some of those videos, I have said I would love to be excited. I like it conceptually, but I don't like it because this is being done for people to reside in. The modern person simply cannot handle that because everywhere people go, trash fucking follows. Why? Why would you throw a water bottle or plastic right there? Just why? And that is clearly a deliberate act because there's a trash can a few feet from here and you have to walk by it before you dump it right there. The thing about moist weather like this is that I'm anticipating to see the danger noodle. That's what I'm not excited about. Perfect view of the sun rays. Yep, I like scenes like that. There's a little path there I would totally go through, but I'm not going to. I don't feel safe. Yep, the water sounds better here. More objects to break through. Rivers. Where civilization settled. Fuck my retirement. I want to be able to get to the point where I can afford to have a dog that I can walk and keep him lean. Cause damn. And also doing it while I'm young. The temperature is currently 40 degrees. And this is literally all I'm wearing. Like, I got nothing else. A lot of people have been complaining about feeling cold. And me personally, I've been fine. This doesn't feel like, wow, I'm toasty right now. But to me, it feels like the kind of cold that you may experience under an air conditioner, especially in a hotel room. But yeah, when people would say that they're shivering and really feeling it, I felt fine. If anything, I wish I would have had a layer less, which I started doing. I began to only wear just a jacket and then a single layer, and I was perfectly fine. And on some days, it could be 40s the high, 30s is the low, and I would show up on a t-shirt. Don't know what happened to me, but my cold resistance has gotten a little boost. The only thing that I can't seem to get better with is my hands. My feet are fine because of course there's shoes over them, but this, it still feels a little uncomfortable. So I guess I just gotta accept that, of course, that's just gonna be the way of things. But what bothers me is that my hands being bare. I feel that, but I don't feel it on my face. My face is fine. Maybe my nose is a little cold, but outside of that, nothing. I'm glad I made it out here while the trees still haven't bloomed. That way I can say I have experienced all of it. Now I want to come back when they're starting to bloom. I decided I would fly over the river just 'cause. This is without a doubt the fullest I've ever seen it. Like that is usually bare. I'm not sure if I like to face in the direction of it or face against it. You know what would startle me? The sound of a falling tree. It's gotta be loud. This is another one of my favorite things. Sunlight over dew. Glistening. This is not capturing the dew as well as I hope. Look at the paw print. Look at the paw print. We want a dog. It's crazy how going outside you get hit by the smells. Easy to forget when you don't go outside often. Especially after it's rained. It saturates everything. That I could listen to that all day. I'm glad there's no trash in there. I wonder if that runoff is from like sewers and stuff. Where does rainwater go? Now I want to see a waterfall. Haven't seen one in years. All of a sudden I'm experiencing a headwind, and now I can feel my eyeballs cold behind my eyelids every time I blink. Now I think the downside to having a dog walked outside after it has rained is that you saw those cute little paw prints, right? Well, that mug is gonna have to get back here, and yeah, either I put a cover on my seats or that mug is gonna have to have his paws rinsed out. That's probably what I would do, just rinse them out. Hopefully this is a calm little dog and he makes that easy. But yep. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. After doing this, I feel fine. I wasn't thinking about anything negative, anything stressful. Pretty much the thoughts that I shared were the thoughts that I had. And then others were more focused on what was I hearing, what was I smelling, what was I seeing. And then I suddenly had a memory about how when I was a kid and I started losing my vision, my mom was like, well, the reason you guys, talking about me and my brother, the reason you guys are losing your vision is because y'all need to go outside. You need to see green. Go outside, look at trees, feed your eyeballs. But you all are always sitting in front of the TV, in front of the computer, blah, blah, blah. And I guess to an extent, it makes sense. I do believe it because I feel like me distinguishing things out in nature is not as obvious as when I was a kid. I was thinking about how my glasses have, the little transitions. And there were some things that I wanted to go like that and look at without the lens, but I just couldn't. And then even the sunlight, I'm like, maybe I should let the sunlight hit my eyes through no objects, like no lenses, nothing. But man, I just cannot see anything.